Alright, I'm going to try my hand at something new. I like to try different things, so I'm going to attempt to do a book review on John D. McCann, his Stay Alive, Survival Skills You Need book. People may just have the train of thought that, well, I'm not a survivalist, I don't need to check that out, but I'm not either. But I like to backpack and do other things, and I find that survival skills come in handy just in general, like when you're hiking, backpacking, even in everyday life. Not that you need to survive as of yet in everyday life, but there are certain tips and regimens, things of that nature that you can follow that just kind of make the day easier and make the day it's less complicated, really, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You do what you want to do. But I really enjoy this book. As a backpacker, I enjoy it. As a person who enjoys the woods, I enjoy it. As a person who enjoys, shootery and knifery and whatnot, I enjoy it as well. And it's just cool to learn how to do things. If you're into self-sufficiency, survival, preparedness, whatever. It's a good. I think it's a good book to have. It's a nightstand book for me. So you do what you want. Here we go. So John D. McCann has spent years learning and teaching survival skills. He also wrote a book called Build the Perfect Survival Kit, which I own as well. And maybe if you guys like this review, I'll review that one. But I'm not going to review anything I don't enjoy and like, because I just don't have time to worry about things I don't like. He knows his stuff, so he's just not some guy who decided to write a book about survival because he hung out in the woods for a few days. He knows his stuff, and that's the point of this little bit. He comes highly recommended. I do believe that his first book, How to Build the Perfect Survival Kit, had a foreword by the late Ron Hood. And if you don't know who Ron Hood is or was, he was a survivalist, bushcrafter, knife designer for buck knives, made some excellent knives before he passed away. And but Ron Hood, he's the real deal as well. So if Ron's giving him the thumbs up, that's all I need. Some of the highlights of the book are, the survivor mentality, indispensable survival kit, knives and tools for survival, fire and light, shelter and protection, water collection, purification, signaling, navigation. He goes into not great detail, it's not super deep, but he does go into detail with the different options for everything, not just survival kits. But he kind of uses the detail, or his detail-oriented style, as a template throughout the book, which is excellent because he just gives you so many different options, and there's definitely going to be one that applies or that is applicable to your situation. I would think. His knives and tools for survival section is it's one of my favorites. He goes into the different grinds, what's more advantageous in a survival or bushcrafting, camping, hiking, backpacking situation, from your smallest blades. And here you see an example, or examples of his detail-oriented style. He gives you many options for your general bushcrafting knives, and then he also shows you several different large choppers, and he gives you ideal dimensions for a bushcrafting knife and the different ingredients that just make a bushcrafting knife or survival knife or what have you. Has a chapter called Fire and Light Survival Assets, another excellent chapter, and another one of my favorites. Shows you several different options for fire starting, different types of tree bark, the use of twine, jute twine specifically, cattails, you know, different types of options you have for matches, storage, fire steels, ferrocium rods, or ferrocerium rods, I don't know. Ferro rods, that's why everybody says ferro rod, because they can't pronounce the actual word. Building certain types of fires, different options for cooking, containers, how to suspend pots over fires, different types of shelter, you know, from the simplest to the more advanced, like say an A-frame shelter out of wood, twigs, bark, grass, leaves, you know, thatching techniques, etc. Signaling, navigation, this is something I'm sorely lacking in. You know, reading a compass, reading a relief map, reading a map in general, all good things to know, and you can apply those to everyday life. Different lightweight stove options. You know, mini fishing kits, and a lot of these can be utilized by ultralight hikers and backpackers. How to make a trot line, just like Hank. Hank Jr. can make a trot line. If he can, anybody can. Come on, that guy drinks his weight in liquor daily. So yeah, it's a really great book. It's I've really enjoyed it. I still do. I read it quite a bit. It's my go-to. So I advise that you check it out. Of course, you know, get it from all the resources, Amazon, local bookstores, your best friend's library. But yeah, John D. McCann, Stay Alive, Survival Skills You Need. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope this is of some benefit to you, and you enjoyed this little foray into book reviewage or book reviewery. I appreciate it. This is Grubkat. Take care. God bless.